Hello, 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 and welcome to the reflection of Affirming Practicing Sangoma. Um, Hi guys. I know that this is the first time I am releasing anything in the new year, so happy new year to everybody. And today I'd like us to touch on a subject that is very much in your faces at this present moment in time. It's all over TikTok, it's all over Instagram, where the sangomas are advertising water cleansings. In fact, what they will say is these are the dates for the water cleansings, or they're indicating to you that they're going to be releasing dates for the water cleansings, right? The water cleansings are usually at a large body of water. So it'll either be in Durban or in Cape Town or in Amanzimtoti, but it'll be at a place where there's a large body of water, right? And what you will notice is that the notices are out now, right? But they're only giving you dates for like the end of February towards the beginning of March, and indicating to you that you need to realign yourself with your ancestors. Further, that they will not be taking anybody to the ocean or to the waterfall who has not come through for a consultation. Okay, so these things or these flyers, they are twofold. The intention for it is twofold. First is to obviously generate a lot of business and a lot of advertisement for the ocean cleansing, but also to generate a lot of business for consultations now. Because if they indicate to you that I'm not going to take you to the ocean or to the waterfall to have a cleansing if you have not consulted, the first thing that you're going to want to do is to consult, right? A lot of people are also prompted to consult because they are having specific dreams about specific sangomas in specific bodies of water or at a particular place. Okay. And so people believe that this is legitimate. It's legitimate that I need to go have the cleansing because since I consulted with this sangoma, I'm having a dream about this particular sangoma in this particular body of water. One. Two, you are having dreams about this sangoma, not that you have consulted with them, but some or other reason you are seeing them in your dreams. And you are seeing them with you in this particular body of water, right? And so you will then go ahead and book a consultation with them, and then in fact go ahead and pay for the water cleansing and whatever the case may be. But here's my question. Do you know what is actually happening there at the ocean or at the waterfall? Do you understand exactly what it is that you're doing? Because I know what the Sagomas say is that they are cleansing you and then they are realigning you to your ancestors. So they would be cleansing you of either istito, a bad luck spell, or they are cleansing you because somebody had died in the family and you guys didn't perform a cleansing ritual. Now there's this dark cloud that is apparently following you. They will be cleansing you of an abortion. There are lots of things that you could be cleansed for. So then they say they're cleansing you and realigning you to your ancestors, right? But think about it. There at the cleansing ritual, there'll be like 20, 25, sometimes hundreds of people, just depending on who it is. The more popular the Sangoma, the more numbers they have, right? So there's like 20, 25 of you there at the ocean coming for a water ritual or a water cleansing. And everybody's coming from different parts of the country, right? Some people are coming from Mpumalanga. Some people are coming from the Free State. Some people are coming from Limpopo. Some are coming from the Eastern Cape. Now you want to tell me that my ancestors from the Free State and your ancestors from Limpopo and your ancestors from the Eastern Cape will all convene at this particular body of water, right? All at the same time. Yes, you don't go into the water at the same time, but they will be there all at the same time. At the same exact time, they will all be convening in the water, waiting for you to cleanse you and to be realigned to you. That makes sense, right? Does it make sense? Because I remember when I was in practice, I even had people coming from the UK. I had Malawian clients that were coming from the UK. They would fly down to South Africa. They're coming from Malawi, so their ancestors are in Malawi. But somehow their ancestors would be there at the ocean on the day that I decide that I'm gonna do the water rituals. Okay? So here's what's actually going on there. What you guys don't know is that the Sangomas have a covenant with the marine kingdom at a particular body of water. That is why you will not see a prophet or a Sangoma changing waters. They always go to the same body of water. There is a reason why they are going to that particular body of water. If a Sangoma works in Durban, you are hardly ever going to see them saying, I have a water cleansing in Cape Town. They don't do that. If they work in Cape Town, they work in Cape Town. If they work in Durban, they work in Durban. That's the way it is. And there's a reason. The reason is that they have a covenant with the marine kingdom and a marine creature in particular at that particular body of water. So therefore, they cannot take you anywhere else. They have to take you to that particular waterfall. You hear the Sangomas. I prefer to go to this particular waterfall. I prefer to go to this river. I prefer to go to this ocean. It's not because they prefer to go there. It's because they have to go there because of the covenant that they have with the particular marine creature that is situated in that particular body of water. Okay? And the reason why they are bringing everybody there is because they need to present you to that marine creature so that the marine creature can decide whether in fact they want you to be part of their kingdom and how they want you to execute their mandate. Okay, so that is why when everybody goes to the ocean, everybody has a different experience. That's the first thing. Two, you are always told whatever it is that you see at the water is for you. Don't discuss what you are seeing with other people. Right? So the reason why that is, like I'm saying, is because you are being presented to the marine kingdom. How you know you're being presented to the marine kingdom? Usually these cleansings do not happen during the day. Sometimes it can happen during the day, hardly ever. Especially the ones at the oceans and the ones at the waterfalls, right? It'll be at night. It'll either be at 8, 9, 10, 11 at night, or it'll be the early hours of the morning. 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. before the sun comes up. Why do you think this stuff has to be done before the sun comes up? Why do you think it has to be done in the dark of night? When you get there, what do we have you do? We have you light candles, we have you burn incense, and then we say, call upon your ancestors, right? And if you think about it, there's like 20, 25, 30, 35 of you there at the ocean. You've got your candles lit, you are busy summoning energy, calling upon your ancestors. You're not calling your ancestors. You're calling mermaids. You are calling the marine kingdom. You are calling, like I'm saying, it depends on who is in charge of the particular body of water. Sometimes it's a water snake. Sometimes it's a mermaid. Sometimes it's Nkosazana or Nkosana. You've heard the Sangomas tell you. Nkosazana, mafuta Nkosazana or mafuta Nkosana. It's the mermaids, right? That's what they are referring to when they're talking about Nkosana or Nkosazana. So depending on the covenant or the marine creature that is in charge of that particular body of water, when you get there, you are not calling your ancestors, you are summoning this creature to come forth. You are summoning this creature because you will hear the Sangomas will be like, Tandaza, Tandaza. The reason why they emphasize on you need to pray, you need to call on your ancestors is because the creature hasn't arrived yet. You're not calling them hard enough, basically. Right? And then once the creature is there, the Sangoma can tell that the creature is there. The creature will usually present itself. If there's large rocks nearby where you are performing the ritual, you will see the creature. You would see it if you are a Sangoma. Like I'm saying, not an ordinary person will see it, but it will be there. It will present itself. And as soon as it presents itself, what you will see the Sangoma do is that the Sangoma will go, or the prophet, they'll actually go into the ocean, into the deep end of the ocean, like as in they're like literally giving themselves over to the water, and they will not drown. They will be standing up straight and the water will come and go back, and it will come and it'll go back. And you will be standing there wondering, why is this person not being taken by the water? It's because at that present moment in time, that particular sangoma is meeting that marine kingdom animal. And the reason why they have stability is because that animal is holding the sangoma. That's why the sangoma doesn't go with the water. Then the sangoma will come back. And when they're back, then they start performing the water ritual. And you will notice when you go into the water is wild. It's wild. You cannot even control yourself. And all the while you are thinking, but this particular sangoma went in and they were just walking up straight and they were strong and the water was not shaking them. And I'm not even in the deep end and the water is shaking me. It's because they know things that you don't know. All right. Your ancestors are not at the ocean, guys. There's no ancestors at the ocean. I've told you. Amatlos are not your ancestors. Yes, there's something in the water, but it's not your ancestors. And yes, you will be cleansed. You will be cleansed. When you come back in the world, your things will go. Some things, your job opportunities may open up. You may have luck. Some people will even win the lottery and all kinds of things. But it's not God. And it's not your ancestors. That's the thing, right? You need to understand the power that is behind your success. You need to understand what it is that you're doing at the water. Those of you who have had miscarriages or those of you who have performed, who have aborted your babies, and then the sangomas are saying you need to go perform Iladi at the ocean, right? You are buying sweets and Zimba chips and cool drinks and all kinds of things, and you go, and what do? You commit the spirit of your unborn child to the marine kingdom by performing Iladi. Stop performing Iladi, guys. Stop. That whole thing of I need to go and perform Iladi for them at the ocean. Stop it. Stop it. What you are doing is you are actually committing the spirit of your unborn child to the marine kingdom. You know, when a sangoma takes you to the ocean or to the waterfall or even to the river and they say, shweleza for umtanako, your baby, your unborn child is crying out to you because you did not do right by them. Now you need to shweleza, you need to pray and ask them for forgiveness. You are not asking your child for forgiveness when you are at the ocean. And you're busy throwing the sweets and the zimbas and the cool drinks into the ocean. You are not asking your child for forgiveness. You are committing your child to the spirits of the dead. Stop performing water rituals, guys, because you do not know what you're doing. You don't even know what's actually going on over there. There are water snakes that present themselves to sangomas. I had a water snake present itself to me, right? And the first time I was like, I'm being bewitched over here. The second time the snake spoke and it said, you need to come down because I'm not here to harm you, right? And the snake had red hair. The snake had red hair and a red tail and all the things. And you've heard the story about the mermaid that has red hair. It's true. It's not a joke. Because the third time it appeared, it was standing in front of my mirror, applying makeup, admonishing me, because I never used to wear makeup. Before I became a sangoma, makeup and fake hair and all these things were never my thing. But when I was being called, I had a water snake that would appear in my bedroom to tell me, wear earrings, apply makeup on your face, make yourself look pretty. Okay? So guys, stop. Stop with the water rituals. Stop. Like the water, you need to be away from the water. The only time you need to be performing or you need to be in the water is if your pastor is going to take you there for a baptism. That's it. And when you go for the baptism, no eggs, no milk, no chicken, no cow's feces, because we do a lot of things as sagomas. We take feces of a cow and we apply it onto you, and then we say we are washing away the bad luck. We are washing away the bad luck, but we are washing away the bad luck in exchange for what? What are you doing? It's a temporary solution. Stop committing yourselves to the kingdom of darkness. Stop committing yourselves to the marine kingdom. Sangomas have deep covenants with marine kingdom animals. Sangomas have deep covenants with air spirits, demonic air spirits. Sangomas have evil covenants with animal spirits. Stop aligning your destiny and putting your lives in the hands of Sangomas. Like I said, Sangomas are telling you the truth, but they're only telling you half the truth. Yes, the prophecies that they give you are true because they are consulting with spirits that are able to see into the future. It's true. They're not going to lie to you. They're not lying to you about what's going to happen into the future. It's true. But the problem is that where is it coming from? And when you are receiving this prophecy about your destiny, what are you exchanging in order for you to receive assistance, in order for you to get where you are supposed to be? Aligning yourself and aligning your family and aligning your future to a Sangoma is a dangerous practice because you are literally aligning yourself with the kingdom of darkness, with the marine kingdom. You are truly aligning yourself with the kingdom of darkness. It looks good, but it's really not. So my parting words to you is, please stop. The water rituals are completely unnecessary. The water rituals really are completely, totally, and it's not necessary for you to go to a Durban beach in the middle of the night, dig a hole in the sand, pray to the ancestors, have your face washed or your entire body in the ocean in order for you to get a job. It's a lie. The devil creates a problem and presents a solution. In exchange for what? In exchange for what? So before you even think about going to consult, just think about the consequences of what it is that you're actually doing. All right, that is it for today. Good luck for the rest of the year, and I will see you next time.